My colleague, perhaps you heard of me.
And you are most famous for?
Being the voice of Dr. Eggman, among other things.
How did you first get involved with the franchise?
Well, I was working as a voice actor at lots of different places, and among them was 4Kids Productions. 4Kids was doing a bunch of shows on the Saturday morning TV shows in the States, and one of the properties they eventually acquired was Sonic X. And they brought me in for a very long and arduous audition process, which stretched on for weeks. And eventually they were able to convince Sega that I was the man for the job.
Speaking of 4Kids, of course, recently 4Kids lost the voicing contract, but you were the only cast member to stay on in the games. Can you talk about how that came about?
It was a very simple procedure, much like the first time around I was asked to re-audition, and I did. I re-auditioned with exactly the same stuff I had been doing, that's all I knew. And apparently they liked it enough to take me on again.
Were you aware of the character before you watched him?
I had probably heard the name once or twice and knew in the back of my mind that he existed, but I had a very brief period of introduction where I learned quite a bit about him.
Which of the games which you were voiced in would you say is your favorite, if you can remember anything?
Sure. The Sonic Colors gets very high marks for the witty repartee, and I would have to agree. It's among the most fun.
Can you talk about any games coming out in the future?
If it's not out yet, I keep my lips received. Much like the packaging of the game. Just pick it up.
Now, I know it's been said about fans to you, but of course you voiced another character in Sonic X.
Yes, I did. It was Elizabeth.
That's
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was an inspired casting choice and it amused me to no end.
Now, I asked you once on an online chat if anything ever confused you, and then there's something like that. You said at certain points in the Mentor X saga, that's one where there was in space for the robots. Some of it you said it kind of lost you a bit. So what do you do as an actor if you're not quite sure? How do you make it clear that Eggman knows what he's talking about?
I trust the director. The director knows what's going on and make sure that I sound like I know what's going on. That's the acting.
What was different in terms of being directed from how 4Kids were directed for the anime and how say Sega direction for the game? Is there a lot of differences?
It's a different process in that the anime is a linear process. You're following a plot and you're saying, here's the storyline, this happens, and then you're in a scene and this is happening and you're interacting with a character. The games are usually recorded very much separately. So I have a list of lines on the spreadsheet and they'll give me a general idea of what's going on, but otherwise it's this disjointed line, disjointed line, disjointed line. And then they piece it together at the end.
Obviously there's a voice actor before you, Dean Bristow. I think you said that, were you given some vocal performances of him?
Yes, for the audition process they gave me about 2 or 3 dozen short clips from the game. And they said, try to do this voice. So the initial voice was down here, it's very much Dean Bristow, trying to match Dean Bristow. So the first 2 episodes of Sonic X, and there we down here, something like Dean Bristow. And then I realized, wow, there is sound like Dean Bristow a lot. So eventually, Eggman became, I was directed as Jiminy Click, the Martin Short character that you may know, who, as the director says, he starts to run the way down low. So there are a lot of peaks and valleys in the Eggman movie.
Have you gone back and listened to any previous actors from the cartoon like Lon John Wood or Jim Cummings? Actually, Saturday morning cartoon.
I stumbled upon them. We were vacationing down in Atlantic City one summer some years back, and the local Atlantic City TV station apparently was running the old Sonic Saturday morning cartoon, and I just stumbled upon it off of the jumper. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, that's right. Wow. Yeah.
Now, it's been said that a while ago, sometimes people ask you to say random lines, and I think you said before that you dislike it when they ask you to say completely random lines, but then when you find out there's that kind of hidden underlying meaning to that. But how did you feel quite annoyed when you found out what snooping as usual meant?
The first time, well, I was annoyed mostly that it's so juvenile. But then it's like, okay, that's tacky, let's not do that. So I'm now much more careful, especially because Sega's watching. And you know, don't start saying stuff, because the next thing is, hi, I'm Dr. Eggman for Diet Coke. Get into that.
I remember once Pete Capella, who was the previous voice of Silver, he was on a podcast once, and in Silver's voice, he said, well, the name of the podcast was Wachow, and their slogan is, it's like a kick in the nuts. So they got Pete Capella in Silver's voice, they go, it's Wachow, it's like a kick in the nuts, which him and Silver the Hedgehog say that like. So would you, I take it that if we are doing something similar, you would have to respectfully decline at that?
Yeah, I would say it in completely different ways. I could do it at that way, you know, but that's what you want. So yeah, better safe than sorry.
So is this your first Sonic convention?
It's my first Sega sponsored dedicated Sonic convention. I was also at Sonicon in Dallas, which was a different type of Sonic convention, and then a bunch of just generic anime conventions over the years. So yes, this would be the first super hardcore, hugely attended Sonic convention.
Are you happy to be proud of the Sonic franchise, or is it kind of something like, because the way some certain fans are, are you okay with that, or do you kind of shy away from the fact that you're Eggman? Do you embrace it? You are one of gaming's greatest villains.
It's a great honor to be associated with the character, and usually getting much love from the fans, the occasional detractors who still hate various cast changes over the years, which is out of my control. But yes, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the dedicated fan base, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. And I hope that Sega would let me attend more stuff and do more promotion for it. I love it.
Speaking of the voice range, I think it's safe to assume that after the Four Kids voice, when the Four Kids voice first came in, you were from the start, universally praised as, you got Eggman spot on.
I had the advantage of most of my predecessors being deceased, so they couldn't say, we should get that other guy back, but he's deceased. So yeah, I'm not sure how much that was just me by default, but yes.
So thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.